Good morning, everybody. Welcome to My Creative Time with Emma. And also welcome to our first day of our sneaky peeks from our 122nd edition release. I'm super excited because I have my favorite theme, a coffee theme release. Now, some of you might be saying it's only June, but that's okay because I know a lot of us drink coffee literally 365 days a year. So I figured anytime could be a coffee time, right? So I'm super excited because I am part of our release. I am releasing a second brand new paper pack. I love it. This is called Coffee Break. There are a total of 12 designs in here. So front and back page. So basically when you see this paper online, all the bottom portions are the front pages. And then on the back of each of these pages, that's going to be the top portion. So you'll know. So this will be the front, that will be the back, front, back, vice versa, everything else. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick flip through so you can see. So here goes our little coffee espresso color. And I love this because not only does it have a little script in there, but also, I'm not sure if you could see, I wanted to kind of little faintly put some little coffee cups in the background. I absolutely love the way that came out. And then this color, that's going to be the back of that one. And same thing here with the little faint color coffee cups. And then we also have the plain color with like a little bit of like design in the background, but not too much. And then for those of you OG followers have been following me for like practically the full 12 years, right at the very beginning, I want to say either my second year or first year, I actually had like a little mini stamp set of this. So I knew one day when I was going to do my paper pads, I was going to recreate it and make it into a paper pad. And I'm super excited that I did. I'm not sure if you can see, but it shows the text. And in the background, there are some script in there as well. And then the back of this is just plain, which is absolutely beautiful. And then we have this really pretty yellow color here. Again, you could see the little coffee cups in the background. And then in the back of that is this. And then this is like a charcoal gray color. Isn't that super pretty? I love this. Again, the super cute little coffee cups. And then on the back of that is this pretty gray color. And then another one of my favorites. This is some heart-shaped coffee beans. And then if you can see, there's a little script on the background of this one as well. Love this. And then on the back of this one, it's just another script page too. So that's the front and that's the back of that one. And then it repeats itself. So there are a total of 24 sheets total. And then you have 4 each of 6 designs. Okay, so that is our Coffee Break coffee pad, which I absolutely love. And then our next new item is called Let's Have Coffee. This is a stamp set, okay? And this comes with, excuse me, this one comes with coordinating dies. Now this one here, there's a stamp, okay? So you could use this as a stamp and then use the outline die to cut it out. Or there is a die in there and you could also use the outline die to cut that out. Super cute. Now, these little sets, like this sets of 3, sets of 4, and then there's 1. So basically, when you cut them out, it is going to cut out together. A set of 4, a set of 3, and then there goes your single little coffee bean, okay? So that is Let's Have Coffee. Okay, there are a total of 9 sets, 9 stamps, and then 10 coordinating dies, including the extra little coffee die right there, okay? So that is that. And then the next one is called Let's Venti, and there are a total of 24 sentiments in here. And this also comes with coordinating dies. This is the first time I'm doing word dies. And yes, I've seen a lot of people do it. And I've definitely been getting a lot of emails that they want it. I wasn't sure. So we're going to go ahead and give it a try and see how it goes. Now, I do sell mine together. They're not separate, okay? So, and I think you'll get a better price point with it being together. You'll see. So again, 24 dies to go along with 24 stamps, okay? And then this is not part of the release. This is an older sets that I'm using to make my cards. So I'm using the scallop stitch oval dies because these ovals are double stitched, okay? So I'm using probably the number 3 one. And this one as well is my Bunch of Fun circle dies. These are also double stitch, and I'm using the 1, 2, 3, the number 4 die. Okay. And then I'm using my rectangle frame die layers, which is the ones that have the stitching. And I'm also using the rectangle frame dies. This is one with no stitching. And then I'm using my tall frame die layers, and I'm using the, I think the second one right here. Okay, so these last 2, 3, 4 sets are not part of the new release. These are just my existing dies that I wanted to use to make these cards today. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my first sample of my card, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make another one together. Not the exact card, but something similar. So what I did was I went ahead and I used my it's called watering can. This is it right here. The Ranger Archival Ink watering can ink to go ahead and stamp the little coffee cup and the little I've been thinking of you a latte. And then on the inside, I stamped Let's Have Coffee and Ketchup. And then I just kind of just did a little bit of coloring with my clean, this is the Zig Clean Color Real Brush marker. And this is the color beige. I just did just a little hint of it on there. And then on the back, I also cut a little piece. I saw this from Miss Jill Wood, so she inspired me to do that. And I wanted you to see the little coffee right there. And then again, I stamped the little coffee right there on the back. So yeah, so this is using that charcoal color of my new paper pad, and then of course the yellow one. I didn't use the yellow script portion. I flipped it around because I didn't want to, like, you know, OD with the script and everything. So we used the plain, and I went ahead and I used some little, it's like a little lace border that I had on hand. And then I just used some twine. And then I went ahead and I stamped the little coffee bean, and I also colored in with that same color marker for the little coffee. And then what I did was I went ahead on all the darker portions on these dies. I went ahead and I used my, let's see, what is it called here? My little chunky glitter die here. My chunky glitter, I should say. I used that for the little cup and the little coffee bean. I absolutely love the way that came out. So we're going to go ahead and make another one quickly here. And I have everything prepared. So what I wanted to show you something, okay, because you know me, I do not want this card to come apart, okay? And being that my paper has a little bit of coating on it, I noticed that when I use this, it does tend to lift a little, and I'm not having that. I cannot. That just seriously bothers me. So I have this here. It's from scrapbook.com. That's what I'm using behind this paper, okay? So I already put this behind here, so I'm going to go ahead and just take off the backings really quick. So I noticed that when I do this, it definitely stays on much better. So I'm going to, this is the same length as the card. So I'm just going to go ahead and just put that down like so. And that's beautiful. God, I love this paper so much. And then this is going to go like here off to the right. I kind of want to make it the same like space there. And I already put this stuff in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off real quick. Okay, so this portion is just going to go like so. I'm going to try and make it even all the way around here. And this is all from my brand new paper pad. And that's super pretty. I love just that little faint pattern in the background. And then I have a piece of vellum, which is going to go like so, because when I layer this on top, I don't want it to be so dark, you know. So let's go ahead and get the backings off of this real fast. Okie dokie. So this is just going to go like so. Let me kind of put this in the center. Okay. And it's okay if you can see through, because this adorable little frame is going to be covering that portion right there. And again, let's go ahead and take these off right here. Isn't this just the cutest ever? I love the little heart shape. You know me, I love my hearts. If you've been following me, you know if I could put a heart on everything, I would. Super cute. And then we have Missing You, Let's Have Coffee. I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. And I did pop this one up here. Dokie. So let's just kind of just put this like so. And then this one here, we're going to go ahead and take off the little backings and put that right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that down like so. Kind of put that in the center there. And then last but not least, we are going to add our little glitter to this as well. I just think it just kind of gives it a good touch, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of make to classy this card up some, you know. I love the way it came out. So now these stamps are for those of you who don't like to color. Now, my design, I am going to actually probably color this in right here. Not 100% sure just yet, but I actually did decide to color that in because I don't know. I felt like I needed to. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use my little glossy accents here. So this is very minimal coloring. You know what I'm saying? You don't even, you didn't even have to color it because it looked good the way it did, you know, without the color on it. But I don't know, I just had to. So what I'm going to do in all the darker sections, I'm going to go ahead and just add my glossy accents. And this is what I use for my adhesive. This is what I'm going to use to put that little chunky glitter down. So I'm just going to put this all around here like so. I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit on the little frosting there. Not frosting, but you know, the whipped cream. I'm just going to put where the little lines are. Nothing too crazy. So I had just a couple down there. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I have this little paper here just so I could, you know, drop it on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and just add this like so. Just like that, and that's super cute. Looks like it's frosted up there. You just kind of dump that off a little bit more. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to dump this back into the bottle really quick here. You know what I'm also going to do? Let's go ahead and just put some glossy accents without putting glitter on the actual coffee part too. Because, you know, that's always shiny as well. So I hope you all of you coffee lovers out there, I hope you enjoy this. Super duper cute. So I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp the inside of this card. Okie dokie. I let that dry just a little, and I decided we need some twine. And I made a little bow, and I used this little chocolate colored twine I had there. Well, let's call it a coffee colored twine. So we are going to go ahead and use our, what do you call this? Our hot glue gun, just to make sure this bad boy stays down and does not come off. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on here. Okay, and then I think I want it right here. Put it off to the side there. I'm just going to hold that down for a quick moment. And you know, I love using the hot glue gun because it pretty much is there like forever. Okay, so now what we're going to do for the inside of the card, so the outside says missing you, let's have coffee. And then on the inside, it's going to say, let's venti. So what we are going to do, I'm going to use my glue runner here. And we're going to go ahead and just put this down on the inside of the card. Okie dokie, let's get this down on the inside here. There we go. Perfecto. And then we're going to go ahead and give these a little trim. These little tails here. Let's go ahead and just trim those up. Just like so. Let's kind of just separate those a little, and that's super cute. So missing you, let's have coffee. And on the inside says, let's venti. And the ink I used for this, I actually just used my Distress ink here, the Ground Espresso, which was how perfect and fitting is that. And then on the back, I just went ahead and just stamped this just at the lower part like that. Nothing else, just kept it simple. And that is it for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our first day of our sneaky peeks from our 122nd edition release. So again, these are the 3 new items that we showcase here today. Let's Have Coffee. It does come with coordinating dies. It's not sold separate, okay? They are being sold together. And we're also using Let's Venti, again, brand new coordinating word dies to go with this one. And then my absolutely favorite, adorable coffee break paper pad, which is just perfect. I love the colors. I just love everything about this paper pad. So that is it, everybody. Those are my 2 cards for you today. Head on over to my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what the rest of my amazing team has done with this brand new release. And also don't forget to leave your comments on each stop for a chance to win the set that we are showcasing today. So today, somebody will win all 3 sets. The Let's Venti, Let's Have Coffee, along with the coffee pad. The coffee break 6x6 paper pad. Okay, everybody? So thanks for tuning in. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for day 2 of our sneaky peeks. Bye-bye.